looking out at everyone, this so much reminds me of the Soviet Jewry movement. And Netta and Ori, Netta and Ari, that was a movement that was led by students. It was the students who were indefatigable. Students like yourself who were relentless. They just didn't give up. Marching and marching and marching. In the spirit of the Navi Yeshayahu, he says that in the time of redemption, the Nahar Noheg Otam, and young people are going to lead the way. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of you, especially the young people and those in baby carriages. Kol hakavod lachem. This really is a movement, and it's a movement that at the end is going to be victorious. As we were singing Achenu Kol Bet Israel, I was thinking, and I know you all were thinking, of what we know is unfolding there. The inhumanity, the barbarism, the savagery. Reading testimony today of how women were forced to stand without their clothes in a forceful way, abused. Goodness sakes, I call out to the world, we call out to the world. We call out to political leaders. Yes, God, I call out to you. Ad matai. When will this stop? When will it end? When will they be free? In the Soviet Jewry movement, a movement where Jews were not permitted to live as Jews in the former Soviet Union or to leave the Soviet Union and practice their religion or their Jewish identity. There were leaders in that movement who were imprisoned. Joseph Mendelevich, Ida Nudel, Edward Kuznetsov, Boris Kocherbayevsky, Natan Sharansky, and seeing what happened to Navalny, who was murdered by Putin. These men and women were in the same place, and they could have easily been murdered. What heroes. But even then, at least we knew who they were. We knew their names. We knew who was alive. We knew who was dead. At least then, they were permitted one letter a year. At least then, Natan Sharansky's mother, Ida Milgram, would travel hundreds of miles to see her son. They were hostages in a very real way. They were kidnapped. And today, these butchers, these Nazis, they won't even announce who is alive and who is dead. As one mother of a hostage said to us, I'd rather know my son is dead than continue living in limbo, not knowing if he's alive or if he's dead. And so the imperative to speak out with moral conscience, with Jewish conscience, against these barbarians, against Hamas. The brunt of our protest is not the Israeli government. Whoever that government may be, right, left, up, down, I believe they care. Whoever it may be, the culprits and those who are doing what they're doing is Hamas. And in our Torah there is a sentence, Lo tamod al dam re'echa, that if the world sees this and is quiet, then the world is complicit. Yes, we dare not give Hamas a pass. They are the culprits. And from this monument, which is dedicated to American soldiers who gave their lives, we call out to the powers to be, wherever they may be, here in Europe, all over the world. Speak truth to power. Speak truth to power. Your politics can be your politics, but hostages, brutalizing women, me too, except if you're a Jew. The Red Cross, where the hell is the Red Cross? Who wouldn't allow Magen David under their ambit? Real anti-Semitism. Now when we need you most, don't run. You should be knocking on the doors of those tunnels and insisting in the name of justice, in the name of what is right. We want to get in there and make sure that the hostages are being cared for. This place, with a heavy heart, as one who has allied myself in human rights with my black brothers and sisters, with my Hispanic sisters and brothers, with Asian brothers and sisters, with people of different faiths. From here, I call out, in the name of humanity, in the name of decency, in the name of God, join us. Stand up with us. We are one. As you overcame, and we marched with you, and our commitment was and is unconditional. We need you now to march with us. And I believe, because of that alliance, one of our songs of connection must be, we will overcome. We will overcome because we must overcome. The hostages are crying out to the world. And we, as you, are teaching everyone, never be silent. Never be silent. And so let's pause. Let's think of Hirsch. Let's think of Noah. Let's think of Idan. Idan, a lone soldier, an American, a lone soldier who from high school through Garin Sabah served. And now he's a hostage. Let's think of them and resolve in our hearts and souls, whatever we're doing, we're going to do more. We're going to try to bring hundreds of people next week and the week after, following Neta and Ari. God bless you. Let's pause for a moment of hitbodedut, a moment of deep introspection, and prayer to God that they be freed.
that their families be at peace. They be able to embrace and hug each other in love